Football is also America's favorite sport, but did you know that it's one of the most dangerous sports? This is SciFacts, and that's coming up. To start off, we should learn who discovered the risk of this sport. Dr. Bennett Omalu is a Nigerian-American physician, forensic pathologist, and a neuropathologist who was the first to discover and publish findings of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE. He started to make his discovery in 2002 when he made an autopsy of the late football player for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Webster, and found that Mike had large clumps of tau protein, which affects mood, emotions, and executive function, like the beta-amyloid protein that contributes to Alzheimer's disease. Before, he thought that it was dementia pugilistica, dementia induced by many blows to the head, but then he discovered those clumps of protein and he knew it was something else. Dr. Bennett Omalu had to do some thorough research before the CTE conclusion. He found that a football player's brain looks normal at an autopsy, but when he made a self-financed tissue analysis, he found the root of the problem. Together with colleagues in the Department of Pathology at the University of Pittsburgh, Omalu published his findings in the journal Neurosurgery in 2005 in a paper titled Chronic Traumatic Encephalopathy in a National Football League Player. He thought doctors would be pleased to read it and the NFL will look into this problem with depth, but the NFL and the Mild Traumatic Brain Injury Committee, MTBI, said that it was completely wrong. In the late 2000s, Dr. Omalu has made even more thorough research and discovered CTE in retired footballers who died at very young ages. In November 2006, he published another neurosurgery paper based on the studies he made on the former NFL player Terry Long, who suffered from depression and committed suicide in 2005. Though Long died at 45, Omalu found tau protein concentrations more consistent, like a 90-year-old brain with advanced Alzheimer's. Omalu asserted that Long's football career had caused later brain damage and depression. After many years of study and effort, in March 2016, the NFL's Senior Vice President for Health and Safety Policy, Jeff Miller, testified before Congress that the NFL now believed that there was a link between football and CTE. Now that we know about the research and discovery, let's talk about the symptoms. The symptoms of CTE include memory loss, confusion, impaired judgment, impulse control problems, aggression, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, Parkinsonism, and eventually progressive dementia. These symptoms often begin years or even decades after the last brain trauma or end of active athletic involvement. Since they accumulate all these traumas during the year of professional football, their tissues and neurons get affected and create clumps of tau proteins. In a recent study of November 2016, it showed that 90 of 94 former and deceased players acquired CTE. As you can see, the life of a famous football player is not all healthy. There are downsides and consequences by playing this dangerous sport. But let's face it, we love the Super Bowl event. This is SciFacts, and I hope you come back next time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell for notification in new science videos. Visit our Patreon page on the description. Click on the right and watch our playlist with Dangers of Sports videos. Thanks for watching.